There you are, still awake, in the dark, with the ceiling somewhere above you that you can't quite see. And the day isn't finished, is it? Not really. Not in your head. The day has technically ended. The clock has agreed to call it midnight, but somewhere behind your eyes the day is still going, still running, still open in 100 little windows that won't close. I know. You lay down a while ago, maybe longer than you'd like to admit. You did the thing you were supposed to do, you turned off the light, you put your head on the pillow, you gave your body the position of someone about to sleep, and your body took the shape of rest. But your mind didn't get the message. Your mind is still at the desk, still scrolling, still doing that math you do, the tomorrow math, the alarm arithmetic. If I fall asleep right now, that's 6 hours. If I fall asleep in 20 minutes, that's still almost 6. If I don't sleep soon. And every time you do that math, the number gets worse, and the worse number makes it harder to sleep, and so you do the math again. I know that loop. You are not the first person to lie in the dark solving a problem that only gets bigger the more you try to solve it. So let's not solve anything tonight. That's the first thing I want to offer you. Not a fix, not a trick to make you fall asleep in 90 seconds. Just a different place to put your attention for a while, somewhere softer than the desk in your head. And before we go anywhere else, one plain and honest thing, so it's said and we don't have to carry it. This is a place to rest tonight, just tonight. It isn't a substitute for the people who care about you, or for someone whose job it is to help when the weight gets too heavy to sleep under. If the nights have been getting harder, reach toward them in the daylight when you can. Tonight, though, tonight you're just allowed to set it down. That's all this is. Permission to put it down for a few hours. Not forever, not for good, just for the length of one night's sleep. Because here's what's true, and you already know it, even if the knowing hasn't reached the part of you that's tense right now. The work will still be there in the morning. It will. Nothing you're carrying tonight is going to disappear because you rested, and nothing is going to get finished because you stayed awake worrying about it. The deadline does not move closer because you're awake at midnight, and it does not move further away either. It just sits there, exactly where it is, waiting for a version of you that has slept. And the version of you that has slept is so much better at all of it. You know this. You felt the difference. The problem that looked enormous at 1 in the morning that turned out to be 20 minutes of work after coffee. The email that felt impossible to write that just wrote itself once you'd rested. Rest is not you giving up on the work. Rest is you getting ready for it. So let it be simple tonight. Tonight there's only one assignment, just the one. And it isn't the reading, and it isn't the problem set, and it isn't the thing due Friday that you keep almost thinking about and then flinching away from. Tonight's only assignment is rest. That's the whole syllabus. One line, rest. And it's the one assignment you cannot fail by trying too hard. In fact, it's the only one that gets easier the less you push. Isn't that a relief? For once, the way through is to stop straining. To do less, to let go instead of grip. Let's start with your breath. Not changing it, just noticing it, wherever it is right now. Maybe it's a little high in your chest, a little quick, the way breath gets when the mind's been sprinting. That's all right. You don't have to fix it. Just notice it. Notice that you are breathing and that you have been this whole time without deciding to, without managing it. Your body has been keeping you alive all day while your mind was busy elsewhere. It's very good at this. It's been doing it since before you can remember. And now, if you'd like, no pressure, you might let the next breath out just a little more slowly than the last. Not a big dramatic sigh, just a little slower on the way out, letting the air leave in its own time. There. And maybe another one like that. Breathing in easy and out slow. And with that out breath, you might feel your shoulders drop just slightly. They've been up near your ears, haven't they? Half the day, holding something. You can let them come down now. There's nothing up there for them to hold. Every time you breathe out, something in you can loosen. That's not a technique. That's just how bodies work. The out-breath is the body's own signal to settle. It's built in. It's older than language. It's older than every worry you've ever had. You breathe out and the system quiets a little. You don't have to make it happen. You just have to let it. Let your body get heavy now, heavier than you're letting it be. Right now, some small part of you is still holding yourself up, still tensed, just faintly, as if you might need to get up, as if the night still requires something of you. It doesn't. You're allowed to hand your whole weight to the bed. That's what it's for. It will hold you. It's held you every night of your life, and it will hold you tonight, whether you're worried or not, whether the work is done or not. So let it take you. Let the mattress take the weight of your back, your hips, the backs of your legs. Let the pillow take the whole weight of your head, and your head is heavier than you think. All that thinking has a weight to it, and you can set it down. Let your jaw come unclenched. Let your tongue rest soft in your mouth. Let the small muscles around your eyes stop working so hard. They've been reading screens all day. They can rest now. Now. The phone. Let's talk about the phone, just for a moment, and then we'll let it go. It's near you, isn't it? It usually is. Maybe face up. Maybe already face down, but still within reach, still glowing sometimes at the edge of the dark. The group chats are still going. You can almost feel them. Can't you? That little pull, the sense that things are happening without you, that someone said something, that there's a small pile of messages building up like snow while you lie here. Someone's stressing about the same deadline. Someone posted the thing. Someone's asking, did anyone else not understand the lecture? And some part of you feels that if you're not watching, you're falling behind, even now, even at midnight, even in the one place where falling behind means nothing at all. Here's the truth about the group chat. It does not need you tonight. It will keep happening without you, and that is not a loss, that's a gift. Everything being said in there right now will still be there in the morning, and 90% of it won't matter by then anyway, and the 10% that does will wait for you patiently, without complaint. Nobody is keeping score of who replied at midnight. Nobody is more prepared because they answered a message at 1 a.m. instead of sleeping. That urgency you feel, it's real as a feeling, but it's pointing at nothing. It's a fire alarm with no fire. So if you can, and only if it feels all right, let the phone be somewhere it can't reach you. Face down at least, across the room if you can manage it. Out of arm's reach, so that reaching for it would take a decision, a whole movement instead of just a twitch of the hand. You don't have to get up right this second if you're already too settled. But set the intention. The phone is off duty now. And so are you. You clock out at the same time. The two of you done for the night. Because the phone is a door, isn't it? A little glowing door into all the tomorrows and all the other people and all the things left undone. And tonight, you get to close that door. Not lock it. Not throw away the key. Just close it gently the way you'd close the door of a room where someone is finally sleeping. Quietly. With care. Click. There, the door is closed. And now it's just you. In the dark, in the quiet. With no one needing anything from you for the next several hours. Do you feel how strange that is? How rare. For a whole day, all day, something has needed you, a class, a text, a task, a person, a deadline, an app, a small red number demanding to be cleared. And now, nothing needs you right now. There is nowhere you have to be. There is nothing you have to answer. For these few hours in this dark, you are gloriously, completely off the hook. Let that land. Nothing needs you right now. Let's start closing the tabs. You know the tabs I mean. Not on the laptop, that's closed, or it should be. I mean the tabs in your head. The ones that never close. You've got so many open right now. That's why the mind feels so loud. It's not one big worry, usually, is it? It's 40 small ones, all open at once, all humming, all using a little bit of power so that the whole system runs hot and slow and can't quite rest. The reading you didn't finish. The email you didn't send. The thing you said to someone that you're not sure landed right. The laundry. The money. The thing due Friday. The bigger thing due at the end of the month. The vague, enormous question of whether you're doing any of this right at all. All of them open. All of them glowing faintly in the background. We're not going to answer them. I want to be clear about that. We're not going to solve a single one tonight. We're just going to close them, set them aside one at a time, gently, so the system can cool down and rest. And closing a tab isn't the same as deleting it. It's still there. You can open it again in the morning, first thing, if you want to. Every single one will be waiting for you exactly as you left it. Nothing gets lost by closing it for the night. You have my word. The mind keeps better track of things when it's rested. It does not need you to hold every window open all night to keep them safe. So let's close the first one. Picture if it helps, and if pictures don't come easily to you, don't worry, just the idea is enough. Picture a small table beside a door. A quiet little table, the kind that sits in an entryway where you put your keys down when you come home. And on that table, you can set things down, not throw them, not lose them, just set them down where you'll find them again when you need them. The first thing, the reading you didn't finish. Pick it up, feel how you've been carrying it, holding it, a small, tight weight somewhere behind your ribs, and just set it on the table. There. It's not gone. It's right there on the table by the door. You'll pick it up in the morning when you leave, but it doesn't come to bed with you. Reading doesn't sleep in the bed. It waits by the door. Set it down. And breathe out. The next one, the email. The one you keep meaning to send, keep drafting in your head, keep rewriting in the dark. Set it down too, on the table. It'll be there. The email cannot be sent while you're asleep anyway. There is nothing, literally nothing, you can do about it for the next 6 or 7 hours, and so holding it does nothing but keep you awake. So set it down. Let it rest on the table with the reading. 2 things down, 2 tabs closed. And already the system is a little quieter, a little cooler, isn't it? A little more room. Breathe out. The group chat set it down. It's already halfway gone with the phone face down. Let the rest of it go. Set it on the table. The people in it are fine. They're doing exactly what you're doing, or they should be lying somewhere in the dark, letting the day end. You're not abandoning them by sleeping. You're just doing the same human thing they'll do too. Set it down. Breathe out. And here's a bigger one, so take your time. The tomorrow math, the alarm arithmetic, that running calculation of how many hours you have left and whether it's enough. Set it down. This is maybe the most important one to set down because it's the one that feeds itself. The more you calculate, the less you sleep, and the less you sleep, the more you calculate. So we're taking the calculator away. Gently, setting it on the table by the door. Tonight you don't need to know what time it is. You don't need to know how many hours are left. The alarm is set, you set it. It's done, it will go off when it goes off, and that is entirely out of your hands now. Whether you sleep for 6 hours or 5 or 4, the alarm doesn't care, and neither, tonight, do you. However much sleep you get is enough. It is. Even rest without sleep is something, even lying here, warm and heavy and breathing slow, is giving your body far more than the desk in your head was giving it. So set down the math, set down the numbers, set down the clock. Breathe out. And feel how the table by the door is filling up now. Not with junk, not with things thrown away, but with all the things you've been holding, laid down neatly, safely, where you can find them. And feel how much lighter you are for having set them there. Your arms were full all day. All day you were carrying everything, everywhere, all at once. And now your arms are empty. Now your hands are open. And open, empty hands are the hands of someone about to sleep. The summer, too, I know. Somewhere underneath all the specific worries, there's a bigger, vaguer ache, and it's about time itself, isn't it? The way the summer sleep schedule slid so slowly out of shape. The nights that got later and later until 2 a.m. felt normal, until noon felt like morning, until your whole clock quietly turned itself around. And now the semester's here, bearing down, asking you to be a person who sleeps at a reasonable hour and wakes to an alarm, and your body hasn't caught up, and every night feels like trying to force a door that opens the other way. You don't have to fix that tonight either. You really don't. Sleep schedules don't come back all at once. They come back the way the light comes back in the morning, a little at a time, without you watching. Tonight is just one night, one brick. You don't have to rebuild the whole wall in the dark. You just have to lay this one night down, gently, and let it be a little earlier than last night, and that's enough. That's plenty. The rest will follow on its own, in its own time, the way tired bodies always, eventually, find their way back to sleep. Yours will too. It's finding its way right now. So let the summer go, and let the semester go, and let the whole enormous question of asterisk, am I keeping up, go. Set it on the table with everything else. It's such a heavy thing to hold. Let it rest. Breathe out. And notice now that the dark isn't quite as loud as it was when we started. Notice that the sprint in your head has slowed to a walk. It hasn't stopped. You might still hear a thought or two wandering through, and that's completely fine, that's normal, that's just the mind finishing its last few laps. You don't have to chase those thoughts, and you don't have to shove them away. You can just let them pass through, like someone walking through a quiet room, not stopping, not staying. A thought arrives, and you notice it. And you let it go on its way. And you come back to the breath, back to the weight of your body in the bed, back to the dark. That's all sleep asks of you. Not effort. Just this, a little less holding on, breath after breath. Let's go back to the breath now, slow on the way out. And with each one, let yourself sink a little deeper into the bed, as though the mattress were slowly, softly agreeing to take more and more of your weight. Down through the shoulders, down through the spine, down through the hips, the legs, all the way to your feet, which can finally, completely stop. And your feet, all the way down at the far end of you, so easy to forget about. They've done so much today. Stairs and sidewalks and standing in lines and hurrying across campus with your bag pulling at one shoulder. They carried you everywhere you needed to be and a few places you didn't. And now they don't need to carry anything at all. Let them be heavy. Let them turn warm. Let the whole idea of asterisk going somewhere drain out of them and into the mattress until there is nowhere left to go and nothing left to be on time for, and both of your feet just rest. There's a thing that happens with a mind like yours, late at night, that I want to name gently, because naming it takes some of its power away. It keeps opening tabs. You know the feeling, the way you meant to look at one thing and somehow there are 17 of them now, humming along the top of your attention, each one holding a little piece of tomorrow, and you can't quite close any of them because closing one feels like forgetting it, and forgetting it feels dangerous. So they stay open, all of them, glowing faintly at the edge of sleep, and each one costs you something just by being open, a little thread of you running to keep it lit. You can close them tonight, not delete them, just close them. There's a difference, and your mind knows the difference even if it pretends not to. The tab isn't gone when you close it, it's just resting, the way you're resting, and it will be there in the morning exactly where you left it if you still want it. Nothing you close tonight is lost. It's only set down. So let's close them, one at a time, slowly, the way you turn off the lights in a room you're leaving for the night. Not all at once. One switch, then the next. The email you didn't send. Close it. It can be written tomorrow by a rested version of you who'll do it better than the you at midnight ever could. Let that one go dark. The reading you didn't finish. Close it. The words will still be on the page in the morning. They're not going anywhere. They've waited this long. Let it go quiet. The thing you said in the seminar that you've replayed 4 times since, wondering how it landed. Close that one too. Whatever it was, it's already done, already gone out into the world, and lying here rewatching it doesn't change a single syllable. Let it dim. Let it rest with the others. And feel, as each one closes, how the humming gets a little softer. How there's a little more room, a little more quiet, a little more of you gathered back into this one dark room instead of scattered across a dozen bright ones. That running thread, coming home. That part of you that was on call all day, finally, off duty. You might notice the group chats have gone quiet in your mind now, too. All those little rooms full of voices, the ones still lighting up somewhere across campus, in other dark rooms, other beds, other racing minds. You don't have to be in any of them tonight. The conversation goes on without you, and that's not a loss, that's a mercy. You are allowed to be the one who stepped away. You are allowed to be unreachable for 8 hours. Nobody is waiting on you at this hour, not really. And the ones who love you would want, more than any reply, for you to be sleeping right now. Let the phone be a dark rectangle on the far side of the room, face down, holding all its little lights to itself. None of them for you tonight. Whatever arrives on it can arrive without you. You'll meet it in the morning, rested, on the far side of a whole night's sleep. Breathe out. And here's something true about the hour it is right now. Somewhere out there, the library has closed. The long tables with their scattered lamps, the quiet stacks, the study rooms with their whiteboards full of half-erased diagrams, all of it dim now, locked, resting. Even the place built for staying up late has gone to sleep. The whole campus has, by now, the lecture halls empty, the chairs pushed in, the paths between buildings lit only by those tall lamps that hum to no one. Everything that asks something of you in the daylight is dark and quiet and still. The buildings are resting. The desks are resting. The books are closed on their shelves, holding their words patiently in the dark, in no hurry at all. And if all of that can rest, the whole enormous machine of the semester, powered down for the night, then surely you can too. You're allowed to be as off as the buildings are, as quiet as the empty halls. Nothing is running out there that needs you to be running in here. Let yourself power down the way the campus has. Screen by screen, light by light, room by room, until there's just this, the pilot light of your breath, going in, going out, keeping you gently, easily alive while the rest of you rests. There's an arithmetic you do, most nights, and I know it well because everyone who's ever had to wake to an alarm has done it. The counting. If I fall asleep now, that's this many hours. If it takes me 20 minutes, that's this many. And then the alarm time sits there in the dark like a number you can't stop checking, and every minute that passes makes the number smaller, and the smaller it gets, the more it presses on you, and the more it presses, the further away sleep drifts, because you cannot chase sleep down. It doesn't work like a deadline. It's the one thing in your whole life that comes only when you stop reaching for it. So let's put the arithmetic down too. Right now, you don't need it tonight. Here is the truth that makes it unnecessary. Your body knows how to sleep. It has done it every single night of your life, thousands of nights, without you managing a minute of it. It knew how before you knew what a clock was. It doesn't need you to calculate the hours. It will take exactly the rest it can get and make good use of it, whether that's a lot or a little, and it will do that far better if you're not standing over it with a stopwatch. The number on the clock is not your job tonight. Let it be the clock's job. Let the clock hold the time so you don't have to. That's what it's for. Set the whole worry of how many hours down on the table with everything else, and trust the oldest, surest part of you to do the thing it has never once failed to do. And the alarm's set, I'm sure already, waiting somewhere in the dark. It will do its work when the time comes. That's the beautiful thing about it. You don't have to keep watch. You don't have to hold one eye open to the morning. The alarm is keeping watch asterisk for asterisk you, so that you can let go completely, so that you can sink all the way down into a place where there's no time at all, knowing something patient and reliable is standing guard at the edge of the night, ready to call you back when it's needed. Not yet. Not for a long, long while. The morning is hours and hours away, on the other side of a whole ocean of dark, and you don't have to swim it. You just have to float. Breathe out, slower now. I want you to notice how your thoughts have changed shape since we began. Earlier they were sharp, words, whole sentences, arguments, lists, little bright edges. And now if you check, gently without grabbing, you might find they've gone softer around the rims. Less like sentences, more like weather. A drift of something that isn't quite a picture. A half-thought that dissolves before it finishes. This is the mind loosening. This is what it feels like from the inside when the cramming stops. The thoughts stop lining themselves up in rows and start to wander, to blur, to trail off in the middle of themselves and not mind that they never got to the end. You don't have to make sense of them anymore. You don't have to follow. Let them go soft. Let them go strange. Let them wander off the edges of the page. Because that's the other thing about a mind that's spent all day trying to hold everything in order. It forgets that it's allowed to stop making sense. All day it has to be sharp, has to track, has to keep the columns straight and the facts in their places. And here, in the dark, it can finally let all of that fall out of order. It can think a thought that goes nowhere. It can start a sentence and just not finish. It can drift from a color to a sound to a warmth with no logic linking them at all, and nobody's grading it, nobody's checking the work. There's no exam on any of this. The loosening isn't a failure of focus. It's the reward for a day of it. It's what the mind does when it's finally allowed to stop. So let it not make sense. Let it wander. That drifting, unfinished, going nowhere feeling, that's not you failing to sleep. That is asterisk sleep, already beginning, already reaching up for you from underneath. You're closer than you think. Breathe out and sink a little further. Down past the place where the day's noise lives. There's a layer of you just under the surface thoughts that's quiet and always has been. It was quiet all day, underneath the deadlines and the group chats and the crossing of campus. It didn't go anywhere. It was there behind everything, the way the sky is there behind the weather, steady, wide, unbothered by any of it. You can sink down to it now, below the layer of words, below the layer of tomorrow. Down to the part of you that isn't a student tonight, isn't behind or ahead, isn't keeping up or falling short, is just a warm body breathing in a dark room, which is the oldest and simplest thing you are, and the truest, and the one that knows the way to sleep by heart. You don't have to be anyone's idea of on track down here. You don't have to be productive. There is nothing to optimize about a person who is sleeping. It's the one activity in your whole overscheduled life that asks you to do absolutely nothing, to achieve absolutely nothing, to simply stop and let the doing fall away. And it's not laziness, and it's not falling behind, it's the thing that makes all the rest of it possible. The rested mind holds more than the exhausted one, always. But you don't even have to believe that tonight. You don't have to justify the rest by what it'll buy you tomorrow. You can just rest because you're tired, and being tired is reason enough and always was. Breathe out. Let me say the quiet thing plainly once. This dark room, this voice, this settling, it's a place to set the weight down for the night and rest. It isn't a fix for the hard things, and it doesn't stand in for the people who care about you or the ones whose job it is to help when the days get too heavy. Those are for the daylight. Tonight, there's only this. You're allowed to rest from carrying it. That's all. And that's enough for one night. So let the daylight keep the daylight things. Let tomorrow keep tomorrow. And let this hour be for nothing but the slow, warm, downward drift of a body letting go. Notice your breathing has slowed all on its own. You didn't do that on purpose. That's the deeper part of you taking over the controls, the part that runs the night shift, the part that doesn't need your instructions. It's already begun to change your breath, to lengthen it, to smooth it. It'll slow your heart next and cool you, and let your thoughts go loose and gray at the edges, and it does all of this without you, so beautifully, so reliably, that all you have to do, the only thing left on tonight's whole list, is get out of its way. Stop managing. Stop steering. Hand the night over to the one who knows how to run it. Tonight's only assignment was rest. And look, you're nearly finished it. You're doing it right now. You're getting an A in the one subject that matters at this hour, the subject of lying still and breathing and letting go, and there's no way to fail it, no way to fall behind in it, no way to do it wrong. You could not possibly do this wrong. Every breath is you doing it exactly right. Every heavier limb, every slower thought, every inch you sink into the bed. That's the assignment, complete and complete again, over and over, and no one's collecting it, and it's already done. Breathe out. Somewhere a long way up, on the surface, there may still be one small light on some little worry that didn't quite switch off with the others, keeping its lonely vigil. That's all right. You don't have to reach all the way up there and turn it off. You can leave it burning. It's very far away now, that light, small as a window seen from across a dark field, and it doesn't reach you down here. Let it keep its little watch. It'll go out on its own, the way the last light in a building always does, when whoever's in there finally goes home to sleep. You're going home to sleep now. That's what this is. Every breath a step further down the dark hallway toward it. No rush, no arithmetic, just the slow, warm settling of someone who's done, truly done, for the day, whether or not the work is, and it doesn't matter tonight whether it is, it doesn't matter at all. Let the shoulders go again. They creep back up, shoulders, they carry things even in the dark out of pure habit. Let them drop one more time, a little further than seems possible. There. And the jaw. Let the back teeth come apart, let the tongue rest soft in the mouth, let the whole face give up the small work of holding an expression. No one's looking. You can let your face be nobody's, be blank and slack and easy, the way it only ever gets in sleep. Breathe out. And the space between your eyebrows, where the whole day gathers, where the squinting at screens lives, and the little permanent frown of concentration, let that unknot. Let it go smooth. There's nothing to focus on in the dark, nothing to read, nothing to solve. Your eyes can rest in their sockets like two stones settling into soft ground, heavy, still, done with looking. The mind takes attendance now in its own quiet way. Not the way the daylight does it, no roll call, no checking who's behind. Just a soft passing over of all the parts of you, one by one, finding each one already resting. The feet resting, present and resting. The legs heavy, warm here and resting. The hands open, empty, still resting. The chest rising and falling all on its own, resting. The face unknotted, resting. And the thoughts, what few are left, drifting gray and shapeless at the top of the dark, resting too, or nearly so nearly. Everyone's here, everyone's accounted for, and everyone's allowed to sleep. Breathe out. And let the next breath come whenever it comes, in its own time, without you sending for it. There's no next thing. That's the strange and lovely fact of this hour. All your life is next things, next class, next deadline, next message, next morning. And right here, right now, for the first time all day, there isn't one. There's just this breath. And then there's just this breath. The future has let go of your sleeve. It's not tugging anymore. It'll pick the conversation back up in the morning, and you can meet it then, rested. But for now, it's gone quiet, and there's nothing after this moment that you have to get to. Nowhere this breath is leading except into the next one, and the next, each one a little slower, a little deeper, a little further down. So let yourself keep sinking. Past the tabs, all closed now. Past the arithmetic, set down. Past the summer and the semester and the whole question of keeping up. Down below the words, into the wide, quiet layer that was always there, waiting, patient as the sky. You don't have to do anything from here. Just drift. Just drift. And notice, if you notice anything at all, how the quiet has a texture to it now. Not empty. Full almost the way a room feels full even when it's dark and no one's in it. Full of the soft weight of things at rest. The chair with your bag slumped against it. The desk, its work abandoned mid-sentence, and that's all right, the sentence will still be there, half finished, waiting without impatience. The notebooks closed. The pens capped or not, it doesn't matter. All of it holding still around you while you sink lower than any of it, lower than the furniture, lower than the floor of the day. There was a version of tonight where you stayed up. You know the one, where the light stayed on and the eyes stayed open and the mind kept walking its little circle, deadline to deadline, worry to worry, wearing the same thin path into the same tired ground. That version isn't happening. You let it go. Somewhere back in the dark, you set it down and stepped past it, and now you're here instead in the soft one, the one where you let yourself be a person who sleeps. And breathe out. The clock on the far wall, or on the phone face down and out of reach, or wherever it lives, it keeps its own counsel now. You don't have to consult it. All night you've been doing that math, haven't you? The quiet arithmetic of the almost asleep. If I fall asleep now, I'll get this many hours. If I fall asleep now, only this many. as though sleep were a train you could miss, as though counting the hours could add any to them. Let that particular sum go unfinished too. The numbers can scatter. You are not owed a certain amount, and you are not short a certain amount. There is only this, the slow filling of the night with rest, however much of it comes, and it comes better. It always comes better when no one's standing over it counting. So let the numbers drift off like the last few people leaving a lecture hall, one by one out the doors at the back, the room going quiet, the lights going down, and you still in your seat, but not waiting for anything now, just resting there in the dimming while the space empties of its urgency. Breathe. Somewhere out there, the group chats are still going, maybe. Little flares of light in other rooms and other buildings, the ones who haven't put it down yet. You can feel almost fond of them from here, the way you feel fond of a light left on in a window across the way. Someone else's late night, someone else's turn to be awake. It isn't yours, not tonight. You've handed your shift over. The conversation will carry on without you, and it does not need you, not for these hours. And when you come back to it, there'll be a little pile of messages waiting like leaves against a door, and you'll read them or you won't, and either way the world will have held. Nothing is being decided while you sleep. That's the thing the racing mind never quite believes at this hour. It keeps the lights on because it thinks it's guarding something, standing watch over all the loose ends so none of them slip away in the night. But they don't slip away. They're not going anywhere. The deadlines keep their own dates without your watching. The tasks stay exactly as heavy or as light as they were, no heavier for being unattended in the dark. You can lay down the watch. There's nothing out there in the night that needs you awake to keep it real. And so the last of the standing guard goes soft in you. The part that was still faintly bracing, still faintly ready, still half listening for the next thing to need doing, you feel at ease, feel it realize slowly, the way a hand realizes it can stop gripping, that it's been holding a shape long after the reason left. Open the hand. There. Nothing falls. Nothing was being held that had to be held. Breathe out slow. Down here it's warmer. Have you noticed? The deeper you go, the warmer it gets, like sinking into water that's been sitting in the sun, that soft heaviness closing gently over you from the feet up. Past the ankles, past the knees. A warmth that isn't going anywhere, that has all night to rise, no hurry in it at all. And where it reaches, the last small tensions simply aren't anymore, not released so much as forgotten, the way you forget you were cold once you're finally warm. The mind up at the surface has gone quiet in patches. There are still thoughts, maybe. There nearly always are little ones drifting through, but they've lost their hooks. They float by now without catching on anything, without starting the old chain. One worry snagging the next until the whole night's lit up with it. Not tonight. Tonight they drift past like slow fish in dark water, and you watch them go without reaching, and they mean nothing, and they ask nothing, and they leave the way they came. A thought about tomorrow drifting past. A thought about something you should have said drifting past. A thought about the work drifting, gone. None of them stay. None of them are the emergency the daylight told you they were. They're just the mind's old habit, running down now slower and slower like a wheel that's been let go of, still turning a little out of memory, but slowing with nothing to keep it spinning. And you don't have to stop the thoughts. That was never the way. You just let them not matter. You let them be weather passing over while you rest underneath, sheltered low in the warm dark where weather doesn't reach. Breathe. There's a kind of tiredness you've been carrying that isn't about sleep at all. You might feel it easing too down here. The tiredness of keeping up, of always being a little behind and running to catch a thing that keeps moving. The semester ahead of you like a hill you're already climbing before your feet have even started, in your mind always already climbing it, always already partway up and out of breath. You can stop climbing it in your sleep. You really can. The hill will wait at the bottom of the morning, patient, unbothered, and you'll take it a step at a time when you're rested, in the light, with your feet actually under you. Not here, not now, not in the dark where there's no ground to climb and nowhere you're supposed to be, but exactly only here. Set the hill down at the side of the path with everything else. All those things you set down tonight, they're in a soft row there in the dark, at the edge of where you're walking, and you've walked far enough now that you can't quite see them anymore. And that's how you know it's working. Not that they're gone, but that they've grown small and quiet behind you, and the path ahead is dark and level and asks nothing of your legs. Breathe out, even slower now. How heavy the body's gotten. Good and heavy. The mattress taking all of it, every ounce, every pound, the whole tired architecture of you held completely, so that not one muscle has to do the work of holding you up anymore. That's a job you can hand over entirely to the bed. It's very good at it. It's been waiting all day for its turn, and now it has you, and it holds you the way the ground holds a fallen leaf, without effort, without end. You are so held right now. From below by the bed, from around by the warm dark, from within by the breath that keeps coming whether you attend to it or not, that faithful thing, breathing you all night, no thanks required, asking nothing back. You don't breathe, you are breathed. Something in you older than any worry keeps the slow tide going, in and out, and it will keep it going all through the night while you're away, while you're down under. While the you that frets and plans and calculates finally goes offline for a while and lets the deeper you take the watch. And that deeper you knows how to sleep. It always has. Before the deadlines, before the semesters, before the summer that broke its own good schedule and left you here relearning the oldest thing, before any of it, you knew how to do this. As a small child, you did it without a single thought, dropped into sleep mid-sentence, midday, wherever you fell. That knowing didn't leave. It just got buried under the noise. And down here, below the noise, it's still there, patient, waiting, entirely unbothered by everything the daylight thinks is so urgent. It's taking over now. You can feel it. The old, easy, wordless knowing folding you in. Breathe. Let a little more of the room go. The walls softening at their edges. The ceiling you can't see and don't need to. The window and whatever's past it, the campus lights, the street, the other windows, all of it dimming down to nothing that concerns you. All of it out there, far, faint, none of it able to reach in and tap you on the shoulder. You've drawn the whole world back to the size of this bed, and then smaller to the size of this breath. And then it's not a size at all anymore, just a warmth, just a weight, just a slow going down. Nothing to read. I know I said it already, but let it be true again, nothing to read tonight. No page waiting for your eyes. The eyes have been reading all day, all week. All their lives it feels like scanning, and now they get to do the opposite of reading, which is this. Nothing. Darkness. Rest. The soft pressure of the lids, the little relief of not looking, of letting the world go unwatched for a while. There's nothing in the dark that you need to see. You can stop looking now. You've been looking for so long. Breathe out. And if some small, dutiful part of you is still, even now, faintly worried that it shouldn't be doing this, that there's something it ought to be up doing instead, that rest at a moment like this, with so much bearing down, is a thing you have to earn or a thing you can't afford. Let me set that down beside you too, gently. This isn't quitting. Sleep isn't the opposite of getting things done. It's the ground that getting things done stands on. You are not falling behind by lying here. You are doing the one thing tonight actually asked of you. Tonight's whole assignment, the only one, was this: to stop, to soften, to let the day be over and the body be tended and the mind be quiet. And you're doing it. You're doing it right now, beautifully, without effort. There's nothing else due. You've turned it in. It's done. So the last of that worry can lie down too. Right here. Next to you in the warm dark, small now, quiet now, no longer standing at the foot of the bed with its list. It's tired too, that part of you, the one that's always checking, always accounting, always making sure. It's been on its feet all day. Let it sit. Let it lean against the wall of you and close its eyes. It's allowed. It's earned its rest more than any part of you, that watchful part, and tonight you can tell it softly. You can stop now. I've got this. There's nothing to watch. Go to sleep. Breathe. And it does. You can feel it going. The watcher going under at last, the last light in the last window of you, dimming, dimming. And when it goes, there's such a quiet you don't get to very often. The quiet under the quiet, where there's no one keeping track of anything, no one measuring the hours, no one standing at the door of the morning. Just the dark and the warmth and the breath and the slow, soft weight of a person entirely at rest. You're nearly there. Or you're already there, and this is just the voice keeping company at the edge of it, the way a light is left on in the hall not because you need it, but because it's kind. You don't have to listen to the words anymore. You can let them blur. Let them become just a warmth in the room, a texture in the dark, a hand resting lightly on the back of the sleep you're already sinking into. The meaning can go. Only the softness stays. Only the warmth. Breathe out, long, slow. Down past the last of the day, past the last flicker of tomorrow, past the whole long ache of trying so hard for so long. There's a floor down here, far below all of it, and it's soft, and it's warm, and you're settling onto it now the way snow settles, the way dust settles in a still room, the way everything eventually comes to rest when nothing's stirring it anymore. Nothing's stirring you now. And the mind, that raced so hard at midnight, feel how it slowed. Not stopped, maybe. Just slowed and slowed, until the racing is only a memory of racing, until the wheel that turned so fast has almost stilled. One slow revolution and then a longer pause and then, maybe, another, softer, further apart. The spaces between the thoughts growing wide and warm and dark. The thoughts themselves growing faint, growing few, growing quiet as the last few footsteps in an emptied hall. The hall's empty now. The lecture's long over. The lights are down. And you're the last one, drifting in the dark of it, in no hurry to leave because there's nowhere else to be, sinking into the seat, into the warmth, into the deep, good quiet where the night keeps its rest for anyone tired enough to find it. You found it. Breathe. Just this, just the warm dark and the slow breath and the weight of you held completely. Nothing coming. Nothing due, nothing to solve or send or finish or begin. The tabs all closed, the chats all quiet, the clock keeping its own time without you. The hill waiting at the bottom of a morning that's still hours and hours away, hours you don't have to think about, hours that will keep themselves without any help from you. And every breath a little further down, every breath a little warmer. Every breath, the day letting go of one more thread, until there aren't any threads left, until there's just this, just the soft going down, just the quiet taking you in. Let it take you. You don't have to do anything at all now. Not even this. Not even listening. Just be here, warm, heavy, held, while the last of the light goes out of the last window, and the building settles, and the night folds gently closed around the one small room where someone tired at last has gone home to sleep. Breathe out. And drift, just drift. Down and softly down, with nothing beneath you but warmth, and nothing above you but the wide, dark quiet, and nothing ahead but rest and more rest, all through the long, slow middle of the night. There's so much night left, hours of it. A whole deep field of it stretching out ahead, unbroken, dark and soft and yours. You're only at the beginning of the resting. There's no edge to it anywhere near. You can spread out into all those hours without hurry, without end, sinking deeper into each one, the sleep growing heavier and warmer and truer the longer it holds you. So there's no need to reach for anything, no need to arrive. You're already where you were trying to get to. This is it. This is the place under all the striving, the quiet room at the bottom of the long day, and you're in it now. And you can stay all night as long as the dark lasts, which is long, which is longer than you need. Breathe. Softer now. The voice going quieter too, thinning out, leaving more and more of the dark to you alone. That's how it should be. Less voice, more quiet, more space between the words, more room for the sleep to rise up into, until the words are only the smallest thread, only a warmth at the very edge of hearing, only enough to remind you now and then that you're held. You're held. Rest. Let the next breath come, whenever it comes. And the one after. Slower. Deeper. Warmer. All the way down. And however it comes, let it be enough. There's a thing that happens to a desk at night when no one's working at it anymore. The way it just becomes furniture again. All day it was the front line, the place everything landed, the open books and the half-drunk cup and the chargers tangled together and the little avalanche of sticky notes with tomorrow written on them in 4 different colors. All day it asked something of you. And now, in the dark, it's only a shape by the wall. A quiet rectangle holding its things. It isn't asking anything now. It's resting too, in its way, the way a room rests when the last lamp goes off. Everything on it just waiting patiently for morning. None of it going anywhere. None of it needing you tonight. You can let the desk keep the work. That's what it's for. To hold the things down so you don't have to hold them in your chest. The pages will still be there. The open tabs, the notes, the half-finished thought you were sure you'd lose if you closed your eyes, the desk has it. The desk is holding your place. And you can turn away from it now, the way you turn from a light when you're too tired to read another line, and let it all keep in the dark until you're ready to look again. Which is not now. Which is hours from now. Which is a whole night away. Breathe out, let the desk fade. Somewhere out past your window, the campus is doing its own settling. All those buildings that felt so tall and so certain in the daytime, so full of clocks and corridors and rooms you had to be in by a certain minute. They've gone dim now, one lit window at a time going dark, the long halls empty, the big doors locked, the whole place breathing slow the way old buildings do when the last person has gone. The library that never seemed to close. Closed. The lecture halls dark. The paths between them quiet under the lamps, nothing crossing them but the wind and maybe a cat, and the hum of something far off, cooling down. The whole busy machine of the place, powering down for the night, the same as you. You don't have to keep any of it running. It runs without you. It rested before you came, and it will rest after. Tonight you're just one more window going dark in a whole dark hillside of them. One more tired person letting the day be over, joining the great quiet company of everyone else who has finally stopped. All of them lying down in the dark right now. All of them setting the same weight down. You're not the only one still awake past when you meant to be. You're not the only one who couldn't switch it off. And every one of them, all across the sleeping town, is being taken by the same slow tide you're being taken by now, sinking at the same soft pace, into the same deep dark, held by the same long night that has room for all of you. So you can stop keeping watch. There's no one left to be awake for. The chats went quiet a while ago, and even if they didn't, even if somewhere a little screen is still lighting up in an empty room, it isn't lighting up for you, not tonight, not anymore, because the phone is face down and far away and its small blue urgencies can't reach across the room to where you are. Let it glow to itself in the dark. Let it blink and buzz to no one. You're not there. You've gone somewhere it can't follow, somewhere under the reach of it, down where nothing pings and nothing waits, and nothing needs an answer before you sleep. Nothing needs an answer. Breathe, down and down. And if there's a thought that still swims up now and then, one more thing, one small unfinished thing floating up the way they do, you don't have to chase it and you don't have to fight it either. You can just watch it rise and let it be, and let it drift back down on its own, the way a leaf that's landed on dark water turns slowly and slides away. It came up. It'll go back down. It doesn't need you to grab it. Nothing needs grabbing now. The whole hand of your mind can just open, the way a hand opens in sleep, loose and warm and easy, letting whatever it was holding rest in the open palm without gripping, without closing, without carrying it anywhere. Just an open hand, just a quiet mind, just the leaf turning on the dark water and drifting off toward the far bank where you don't have to follow. Let it go there. The seasons turning too, out past the glass, and you don't have to do anything about that either. Summer ran long and loose and shapeless, the nights soft and late and yours, the mornings arriving whenever they arrived. And now the term has its hand on the wheel again, its bells and its calendars, its early alarms lined up like a fence across your weeks. That's real. That's out there. But it's out there, not in here. In here, in this room, in this dark, in this one held hour, there's no bell and no calendar and no fence. There's just the old, easy shapelessness of summer's best nights. The kind where you lay down and time went soft, and the sleep came up over you like warm water and you didn't fight it, didn't count against it, didn't do the tomorrow arithmetic at all. You just went under, and it was good, and you woke rested and surprised by the light. You can have that tonight. The summer sleep didn't break. It's still in you. Your body still knows it, knows how to fall the slow, soft way, knows how to let the hours blur, knows how to go so far down that morning has to reach a long way to find you. That knowing doesn't leave. It's under everything the semester piled on top, waiting, patient as breath. And it's coming up through you now, the old easy way of going down, the summer way. The way from before the alarms, rising up warm through your chest and your arms and the long, tired length of you, taking you the way it used to take you, without effort, without permission asked, just the good gravity of a body that's done for the day and glad to be done. Let it take you the old way, the easy way, down. Breathe. And notice, if you notice anything at all now, and you don't have to, how much heavier you've gotten. How the mattress has more of you than it did a while ago. How your legs have stopped being something you're aware of, just warm weight now, sunk and still. How your hands have forgotten their hands. How even your face has let go, the small muscles around your eyes that hold the day's attention, that squint at screens and scan for what's next. All of them loosening now, going smooth, going slack. The way a face goes when no one's watching and there's nothing left to look at. Your whole held together daytime self, coming apart gently in the dark, into just breath, just warmth, just weight. That coming apart is how sleep begins. It's not something you make happen. It's something you allow. It's already happening, has been happening all through these last slow minutes, the letting go working its way through you without your help. The way it works its way through everyone, every night, the oldest quiet in the world doing what it's always done. Your body has done this thousands of times. Every night you've ever lived, it found the way down without being told. It doesn't need instructions. It doesn't need you awake to supervise it. It only needs you to stop holding the door, and you've stopped. You're stopping. The door is drifting shut on its own, soft. And the dark on the other side is warm and deep and waiting. Let it drift shut. Somewhere a highlighter's still capped on the desk. Its yellow gone gray in the dark. Somewhere a playlist ended hours ago, and the quiet that came after it is the best song of all. Somewhere the backpack leans against the door with all of tomorrow zipped inside it, and it can lean there all night, keeping tomorrow for you, so you don't have to keep it in your head. It's out of your head now. It's in the bag by the door. And the bag will be there in the morning. And so will the morning, and both of them can wait. Because between here and there is a whole ocean of dark you get to cross first, slowly, with your eyes closed, going nowhere, needing nothing, just floating the long, warm way from tonight to a tomorrow that will arrive on its own without any help from you at all. You don't have to build the morning. It builds itself. The light will come whether you brace for it or not. The alarm will do its small work whether you've spent the night dreading it or resting deep beneath it. And all that dreading never once made a morning easier. You know that. Somewhere, under the worry, all it ever did was steal the night that came before. So let it not steal this one. Let the morning be the morning's problem. Let it stay where it is, out past the dark, small and far and not yet real. While you take what's actually here, the pillow, the weight, the warmth, the slow tide, the hours and hours of good dark still ahead, and sink all the way into it and keep nothing back, and give the whole tired length of you over to the rest you've more than earned. You've earned it. Long ago tonight, you earned it. Breathe out and down. There's a kind of quiet that only comes this late. You might feel it now, settling into the room like snow settling on a field, softening every edge, filling in every sharp corner of the day until the whole shape of things goes round and gentle and dim. The quiet after the quiet, the stillness under the stillness. It comes down over the desk and the bag and the dark window and the far-off cooling hum. And it comes down over you, laying itself along your body like a second blanket, weightless and warm, pressing you softer into the bed, hushing the last small busyness at the back of your mind, the way snow hushes a street until you can hear your own breath and nothing else. Just your own breath, slow and low and far away now. You're most of the way down. You can feel how far, how thick the warmth is, how deep the seat of you has sunk, how the voice has to travel further to reach you and reaches you softer when it does. More feeling than words now, more warmth than meaning, just the sense of being kept company at the edge of a sleep you're already halfway into. You don't have to hold on to the words. Let them go too. Let them be one more thing you set down. They've done their work if they've walked you this far. And this far is far enough that the rest of the way you can go alone. The way you always go the last of the way alone. Down past where any voice can follow. Into the private dark that's only yours. The last stretch is yours. Go down into it. Nobody's timing you. Nobody's waiting on the other side with a list. There's no attendance to answer to but the soft one sleep is taking now, running its quiet hand down the row of you, marking you present, marking you here, marking you finally, wholly, all the way arrived. Here, you made it. Not to any deadline, not to any morning, not to anything you had to strive for, just here. To the one place the whole long day was secretly walking you toward, the dark, warm bottom of it, the rest under everything. You're here. You can stop walking now. Stop walking. Lie down all the way inside the dark. Let it close over. Breathe. Slower. The building settles one more inch around you, a small tick in the walls, the sound of a place letting go of the last of the day's warmth. And it's a good sound, a sound that means everything's where it should be, everyone's home, all the doors are locked, and nothing's going to ask anything of anyone until the light comes back. You're inside all that safety. Held in the middle of it, one small warm room in a dark and resting town, in a dark and turning world, all of it sleeping, all of it carried, and you carried with it, needing to do nothing, needing to be nothing, needing only to keep breathing slow while the night does the rest. The night does the rest. It always has. Let it. Down now, warm now, far now. And there's still so much of it left. That's the deep luxury of this hour, that you've barely begun to spend the dark, that the whole long bank of it lies ahead untouched, hour after unhurried hour, each one deeper than the last, each one softer. And you get all of them, every one, to sink through slowly like a stone going down through still water, turning gently, catching no light, in no hurry at all to reach the bottom because the falling itself is the rest, and the falling goes on and on. Keep falling, slow and soft and endless. No bottom you have to reach, no morning you have to make, just the long warm going down and the wide dark holding you as you go, and the breath, slower and slower, carrying you further from the day with every quiet tide of it, out past the desk, past the window, past the town, past the last thin thread of anything you were trying to remember, into the deep clear nowhere where sleep keeps its truest quiet for anyone worn enough to sink this far. You're that worn, you're that far, let the last thread go. Breathe out. And rest. The words are almost done now, thinning to nearly nothing, the way the last light thins at the very bottom of the water, just a warmth, just a glow at the edge of the dark, enough to know you're not alone down here, not enough to keep you from going the rest of the way. Let them thin all the way out. Let the quiet have you. There's nothing left to say that the dark isn't already saying better, in its own soundless way, all around you, all through you, holding you the way it holds everything that has finally, gratefully stopped. Stopped. Rest here. Sink. Nothing coming. Nothing due. Nothing but the warm dark and the slow breath and the whole soft night still ahead. More of it than you could ever need, All of it yours, all of it quiet, all of it holding you gently down. Down. And down. And warmer. Breathe out one more slow breath, and let it carry you the rest of the way under, where the words can't reach and don't need to, where there's only the deep, good dark and the long rest in it, waiting, open, wide as all the hours left before the light. So many hours left. Rest into every one. And somewhere over there in the dark, resting against the wall where you left it, the bag you carry everything in has gone quiet too. The strap slack, the weight of it set down, the books inside it closed and patient and asking nothing of you until morning. It can wait. It's good at waiting. It has waited through every night you've ever slept, and it will wait through this one, holding all its paper and all its pages in the dark, none of it going anywhere, none of it slipping out or changing or coming due while your eyes are shut. Let it hold what it holds. That's what it's for. You don't have to hold it too. There's a whole small country of your things out there in the room, all of them off duty now. The pens capped, the chargers glowing their tiny steady lights, the mug gone cool and forgotten, the papers stacked however you stacked them, edges not quite square and none of it minds. None of it is waiting up for you. The things you own don't lie awake. They rest in whatever shape you left them, easy in the dark, and the room holds them the way it holds you, gently, without asking, without keeping score of anything left undone. And you can let the room keep it all. Every loose end laid across the desk. Every half thing, every meant to, every not yet. The room is wide enough to hold it and patient enough, and it will still be there in the morning, exactly as much and exactly as little as it is right now. No worse for your resting, no better for your worry. So there's no work left in worrying. You can set that down too. Set the worrying down next to the bag, on the floor in the dark, where it can wait with everything else. Breathe out. Let the shoulders go a little further. There's always a little further they can go. A little more they've been holding without your noticing, up near the neck, along the top of the back, the quiet tension of a body that's spent too many hours leaning toward a screen, tipped forward into the small, bright square of the work. You can let the lean go now. You're not leaning toward anything. You're lying back, and the bed has you, and the screen is dark and face down and far, and there's nothing left to lean toward, nothing small and bright pulling your spine out of true. Let it come back to rest. Let the whole long line of you settle straight and easy and heavy into the warmth. Good. And the mind, that busy, faithful, tired mind, the one that's been keeping so many things open at once, so many little windows of remembering to and don't forget and what about, it can close them now, one soft click at a time, the way a room goes quiet when the last voice in it finally stops. There's no hurry in the closing. Each one just eases shut on its own, without a sound, the light behind it dimming, the words in it going still, and one by one the mind gets simpler and quieter and darker, until there's almost nothing left glowing in there at all. Just the one warm, low light of your own slow breathing, and even that is dimming, even that is going soft. You don't have to close them yourself. That's the thing to notice. You've been trying to close them by force all evening, pressing them shut and finding them open again, and that's the trick of it. They don't shut for pressing. They shut for peace. And peace is what's coming over you now, from the feet up, from the breath down, meeting somewhere in the middle of you, warm and slow, and every window in the mind swings gently to as it passes, not because you made it, but because there's finally no reason to keep it open. Nothing to watch for, nothing to catch. Let peace do the closing. It's better at it than you are, and it never gets tired. Down now, a little further down. The dark has a kind of weight to it this deep in the night, a soft heaviness that settles over everything like a second blanket, like the whole room has been tucked in along with you. You can feel it on your eyelids, that gentle pressure that means they don't want to open. That opening would be work now, and there's no work left, so they stay closed, easy, sealed warm against the dark, and behind them the last few pictures of the day are fading like breath off glass. Going pale, going soft at the edges, losing their shape, No longer scenes at all, just warmth, just color, just a slow dissolve into the deeper dark behind them. Let them fade. You don't need to keep a single one. Whatever happened today has already happened, all the way through, start to finish, and it doesn't need you to hold it anymore. It's complete. It's behind you. It's slipping over the far edge of the evening into the place where finished days go. And you can let it slip. Watch it go without reaching after it. Because tomorrow is not made of today. And the morning will bring its own light and its own small, ordinary beginnings. And none of that is yours to carry down into sleep. Tonight you carry nothing. That's the whole of it, the only assignment left, and it's already done because look, your hands are empty. Open and soft and empty on the covers, holding nothing, gripping nothing, curled just slightly the way hands curl when a person has truly let go. That's what your hands do when you're not asking them to hold. They open. They rest. They forget they were ever fists around a pen or wrapped tight around a phone in the dark. Feel how empty they are. Feel how good the emptiness is. There was never anything they needed to keep hold of through the night. Breathe out and be that empty all the way through. Somewhere out past the walls, the night is doing its slow turning, the long, unhurried wheel of the dark hours coming round, and you don't have to turn with it. You don't have to track it. You don't have to lie here counting it down toward a morning you're dreading. The morning isn't dreadful. It's just far. It's so far from here that it isn't even a real thing yet. Just a rumor. Just a pale idea somewhere on the other side of all these hours. And between here and there is nothing but rest. A wide, dark field of it. And you've only just stepped into the near edge. There's the whole rest of the field to cross, slow, in the dark, with no fence at the end you have to reach by any particular time. So slow down even more. There's no reason left to hurry through the dark. The night isn't a thing to get through. It's a thing to be held by, and it's holding you now, all the way around, above and below and on every side, warm and close and endlessly patient, asking you for nothing but the next slow breath. Here's the next slow breath. And here's the one after it. Each one a little further out from the shore of the day. Each one a little deeper into the good, dark water of the night. And you notice, if you notice anything at all now, and you don't have to, you notice that the breathing has started to take care of itself, that you're not really doing it anymore, that it's happening the way the tide happens, on its own, in its own time, slow and full and even, and all you're doing is being breathed, resting inside a rhythm older than any worry, older than any deadline, older than any bright square of work that ever pulled you forward out of your own quiet. The body knew this rhythm before you knew a single thing you've ever had to learn. It's still in there. It's running the whole show now. You can let it. Let the body breathe you down. There's a softness that comes in around the edges of the mind, this far into the letting go. A blurring, a warm fog that rolls in low over everything and makes the thoughts hard to find, hard to hold. And that's not a thing to worry about. That's the whole gift of it. That the sharp things go soft, that the clear things go dim, that the whole crowded bright afternoon of the mind fills slowly with a low warm fog until there's nothing left standing up out of it, nothing left casting a shadow. Just the smooth, quiet surface of the fog itself, rolling, settling, going still. You couldn't cram now if you tried. There's nowhere in there anymore to put a single thing. The room is full of soft gray quiet, and the door is shut, and the light is out, and the day has finally stopped asking to be let back in. Good, just like that. Let yourself not know things for a while. That's a permission you rarely give yourself, the permission to simply not know, not hold, not have it all lined up and ready. For these hours, you don't have to know anything at all. You don't have to have the answer, or the order of things, or the plan for the week, or the shape of the morning. You get to lay all your knowing down at the edge of the bed like something heavy taken off at the end of a long day, and step out of it, and go into the dark light and empty and unburdened, knowing nothing, needing to know nothing, free of the whole weight of everything you carry around inside your head all day long. Set the knowing down. It'll be there when you wake. It always comes back. It doesn't need you to guard it through the night. Down. And further down. The quiet is getting quieter now, if that's a thing quiet can do. And it is this deep in a hush inside the hush, a stillness underneath the stillness, layer under layer of it, each one softer, each one further from the noise of the day, and you're sinking down through them slowly, one and then the next, going deeper into the quiet the way you'd sink into ever warmer water, feeling each layer close gently over you as you pass, until the surface where the noise lives is far, far above, and getting fainter. And you can barely remember now what it was up there that seemed so loud, so urgent, so impossible to put down. It's all up there. You're all the way down here, and here it's just warm and dark and slow and safe. Breathe out. Let a little more of you arrive down here where it's soft. You've spent so much of yourself lately being ready for the next thing, the next task, the next message, the next hour that wanted something from you, always leaning a little forward, always half-braced for whatever was coming. And down here, nothing is coming. You can feel it, can't you, in the body that there's nothing to brace for, nothing about to land, no next thing rushing up out of the dark. The bracing can stop. Every muscle that's been quietly holding itself ready can finally believe there's nothing to be ready for and let go and go loose and go warm and simply be held. Nothing is coming for you here. Only the rest. Only the dark. Only the long, slow hours on your side, all of them. Let the readiness go. You don't need it tonight. You won't need it for hours and hours and hours. And notice how far away the phone is now. Face down, out of reach. Its light gone, its little buzzing gone silent for you, all its endless small demands stacking up somewhere out there in the dark without touching you at all, without reaching you, without you. Let them stack. Let the little screen fill up with things you'll never see tonight, and don't need to, because none of it is yours until morning. None of it can pull you back up out of this warm, dark water. None of it is louder than the slow tide of your own breathing. The chats can glow on without you. The whole bright, chattering night of everyone else can carry on somewhere far away, and you can lie here in the dark and quiet and belong to none of it, belong only to the rest, only to the pillow and the warmth and the down and the deep. You're not missing anything. There's nothing out there worth the price of this. This, the sinking, the warmth, the letting go, this is the thing worth having, and you have it, right now, all around you, and it costs you nothing but the willingness to stop reaching for anything else. So stop reaching. Let the hands stay empty. Let the phone stay dark. Let the night stay yours. Down now, warm and slow and down. The breath is barely a whisper of itself now, long and low and quiet, hardly stirring the dark at all. And between one and the next, there's a pause, a soft, wide gap of stillness where nothing happens and nothing needs to. And those gaps are getting longer. Aren't they? More room in them, more quiet, the breathing spacing itself out the way it does at the very edge of sleep, when the body has almost stopped needing to be reminded it's alive because it's so completely, warmly at rest. Let the gaps grow. Rest inside them. There's no rush to fill them with the next breath. It'll come on its own, when it's ready, in its own slow time. And you're so close now to the place where the words don't matter anymore, where you slip past them into the plain, dark, quiet underneath. And that's exactly where you're meant to go, exactly where all of this has been carrying you, gently, the whole long night, down and under and away, past the day, past the desk, past the whole hard, bright semester of it, into the one warm, dark place where none of that can follow, where there's nothing to do but sink and be held and sleep. Sink. Let the last of the day dissolve. There's a warmth gathering low in you now, the particular heavy sweetness that comes just before sleep, that syrup-slow heaviness that fills the arms and the legs and the whole long weight of the body until moving is unthinkable, until even the thought of moving is too much effort to finish, and it just fades, half-formed, back into the warmth. That's the body deciding it's done. Let it decide. It's earned the deciding. It has held you upright through so many hours it wasn't sure it could, And now it gets to lie down all the way, completely, into the dark, and be nothing but weight and warmth and slow breath and rest. Nothing to hold up, nothing to keep going, nothing to finish. The whole of you laid down. The whole of you let go. The whole long crowded day set down at last at the side of the dark, where it can wait, where it will keep, where it asks nothing more of you now until the light. And the light is so far and so quiet and so unhurried. Hours of dark between here and there, hours of warm and hours of down, and you at the near soft edge of all of it, only just beginning to fall, with the whole deep night ahead to fall through, slow and softer, and further still. Rest now. Let the dark come all the way in. Let it fill the last small waking corner of you, warm and slow, the way water fills a quiet room, rising gently, covering everything, closing over the top of the day without a sound. There's no edge left to hold to, no reason to hold. Just the rising warm dark and you in it, going under, going soft, going still, breathing slower and slower into the deep good quiet that's been waiting for you all along, patient as the dark, wide as the night, holding you now the whole way down. Further, softer, down. And you don't have to follow the words anymore. They can go on without you. That's all right. They were only ever here to walk you to the edge, and you're at the edge now, past it, really, already tilting over into the warm, and the voice can keep going, soft in the dark, while you slip away underneath it. You don't have to listen. You don't have to do anything at all. There is no assignment left. Not one. The only thing that was ever asked of you tonight was this, to lie here and let go and be carried down, and you're doing it. You're already doing it without effort, without trying, the way sleep is always done. It was never something you had to make happen. It was only something you had to stop preventing. And you've stopped. You've set it all down. The doing is over. Somewhere the phone is dark and face down and far, and it will stay that way, and none of it can reach you here. The little lights it made, the small urgent buzzes, the whole bright chatter of the day, all of that is on the other side of the dark now, on the far shore, and you've drifted well out from it, out past the reach of it, into the deep, still middle of the night where the only sound is your own slow breath, and even that is going quiet. Let it go quiet. Every tab closed, everyone. The deadlines closed, the tomorrow closed. The arithmetic of the alarm, the counting of the hours closed and dark and gone soft at the edges. You don't have to keep any of it open anymore. You don't have to keep anything. The mind that was holding all those windows lit has let its hands fall open, and one by one they've dimmed and gone, and now there's just the dark screen, the plain, restful dark, nothing on it, nothing waiting, nothing blinking to be answered. Nothing to answer. Nothing to solve. Just this warm going down, slow and sure, and you inside it, sinking further with every breath that spaces itself out a little wider than the last. And it doesn't matter now whether the work is done. It truly doesn't. You are allowed to be finished with the day even though the day isn't finished with its list. That was always allowed. The list will be there, patient in the morning, and the morning will be soon enough, and the you that wakes to it will be a rested you, a steadier you, a you that slept, and that's the only gift tonight was ever meant to give. Not the answers, just the rest, and it's giving it now. It's giving it to you now, and all you have to do is take it, and you are taking it effortlessly already, sinking into it like a warm tide closing over. So let the last of the holding go. There's a little more given you still. You can feel it. If you notice, one more small softening waiting in the shoulders, in the jaw, behind the eyes. And you can let that go too now, all the way, the very last of it, until there's nothing held anywhere in the whole long weight of you. Nothing braced, nothing waiting, just the body laid down complete into the dark and the bed holding all of it and asking nothing back. Heavier, softer, down. And the breathing so slow now, so slow and so far apart, Long, quiet gaps between, wide, soft rooms of stillness, and you resting in each one, in no hurry to leave it, letting the next breath find its own way in whenever it wants to, on its own, without you. You don't have to breathe on purpose anymore. It knows how. It has always known. It's been doing it under everything, all your life, through every crowded day, and it will keep on doing it all through the night, slow and low and quiet, carrying you while you sleep. While you sleep. That's where you're going now. You can feel how close it is. That warm dark just below, that deep good quiet, so near now, rising to meet you, and you sinking to meet it, the two of you closing the last small gap between waking and gone. Let it close. There's nothing on the other side of it but rest. No sharpness. No bright screen. No alarm yet, no morning yet, no semester yet, only the long, warm, dark, hours of it, wide and unhurried, and you loosed into it at last, drifting, held, let go. Set the day down all the way. It's set down. Set yourself down after it. You're set down. There, that's it. That's the whole of it. Nothing left to do but sink the rest of the way, and you're already sinking, already going, already more asleep than awake, more dark than light, more gone than here. So soft now. So heavy and so warm and so far. The words thinning out, the dark thickening, the gaps growing wide and wider, until they're almost all there is long, still stretches of quiet with only the smallest thread of voice through them. And even that letting go, even that going soft, even that stepping back to let you fall the rest of the way on your own. You don't need it anymore. You've got the dark now. You've got the warm. You've got the slow breath and the heavy limbs and the quiet, and they'll carry you the rest of the way down, all the way under, into the deep of the night where nothing has to be finished and nothing has to be held and no one has to be answered. Just rest. Just this. Just down. Warm. Slow. Heavy. Gone. Let the dark have you now. It's kind. It's been waiting all night, patient, wide, and it has you now, holding you the whole way down, softer than anything, closing over gently without a sound. Down. And further down. The breath so far apart now, so quiet, hardly there. The body so still, so warm, so done. Nothing left to reach you, nothing left to keep. The whole day gone soft and dark behind you, the whole night ahead of you, slow and deep and safe. Rest, sink, sleep, and let the quiet close. Softer now. Softer. There's no more edge, no more holding. Just warm, dark, rising, gentle, all the way up and over, and you beneath it, let go, let down, laid all the way into the deep of it. So far now. So quiet. Almost nothing left but the warm. Almost nothing but the slow. Almost nothing at all. Just down. Just rest. Just sleep, coming in soft over the top of you now, quiet as anything, taking you the last of the way. Let it take you. It has you. There. Sleep now. Sleep. Down and warm and gone and held. All the way. Rest. So quiet now. So still. Nothing more to do. Nothing more to hold. Just the dark and the warm and the breath going slow and slower into the deep. Let it. You're there. You're already there. Sleep. Softer. Down. Held. Gone. Rest now, all the way, the whole long night ahead, and nothing in it but the warm dark holding you. Nothing but rest. Nothing but this. Sleep. There. Down. And done.